trouble stirring within Reform's ranks. 2 days ago, new Reform MP Sarah Pochin asked the Prime Minister in Parliament whether he would introduce a burqa ban. Party chairman Zia Yusuf then took to social media to signal a communication breakdown within the party. He didn't know the question would be asked, and on top of that, he thought it was dumb. Yesterday, Yusuf resigned, saying it was no longer a good use of his time to occupy the role. So, who is Zia Yusuf? And why does he matter? Yusuf used to work at investment banking giant Goldman Sachs before co-founding the luxury hospitality firm Velocity Black, which he then sold for £233 million. He entered the Reform Party firstly as a major donor, before being made party chair. Yusuf was styled as a veteran businessman, a commercial and operations heavyweight, and a counterbalance to Farage. Farage himself said Yusuf's departure could leave a big hole in Reform's DOGE plans, which aimed to mirror the US's somewhat controversial example and cull wasteful spending from the number of local councils Reform now runs. While other Reform figures, like Richard Tice, also have business backgrounds, having a self-made, cutthroat type like Yusuf at the helm helped lend credibility to the party's economic plans. But Farage thinks businessmen aren't always cut out for politics. He said the high-pressure environment can be too much for them, and that politics isn't just about the bottom line, though this jars slightly with Reform's DOGE efficiency drive. Critics say the departure of Reform's third most important figure does not spell smooth sailing, especially as it follows a number of disputes and expulsions from the party's ranks. A Tory official joked that Farage can't even run a party small enough to fit in a Nissan Micra. How does he expect to run a country? Labour accused Farage of falling out with everyone he's worked with. The Tories said Reform is more of a fan club than a party, and the Lib Dems said Reform have copied the Conservative playbook of fighting like rats in a sack. As for Yusuf, though he has likely helped to soften the image of Reform, he found himself at the receiving end of racist abuse from hardliners online. The party that built itself through anti-immigrant sentiment has attracted a number of right-wing extreme supporters. Farage thinks Yusuf just had enough. But the battle at the heart of Reform could be just getting started. For everything you need to know about the story as it develops, head to cityam.com.